Welcome to my channel. I'm Dan the Financial Guy, here to help you reach your personal finance goals. Today, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you definitely need a budget. The first reason you definitely need a budget is to prepare for emergencies. Life has a tendency to throw us some financial curveballs, and budgeting can help you prepare. We'll look at a few examples to illustrate. One potential emergency is car trouble. According to Cars.com in 2017, the average auto repair bill is $500 to $600, and 1 in 3 motorists can't pay this bill without incurring debt. What this means is that 1 in 3 people don't have enough money saved to cover a car repair or insurance deductible for an accident, so they're borrowing money from friends and family, or putting it on a credit card, or incurring other debt. And while paying with credit card is okay, as long as you have the funds to pay for your bill each month, using credit card to pay for things you can't afford is a recipe for a financial disaster. Using a budget, you can identify a way to responsibly save some money, say $1,000 in an emergency fund, so when an unexpected large expense comes up, you can cover it without incurring debt. Another example of a more significant financial emergency is home repairs, such as a leaky roof. Depending on the circumstances, your roof repair may be covered under your homeowner's insurance. However, in the event that your roof is old or fails unexpectedly, you may be stuck covering the costs. According to Home Advisor, a roof install runs over $6,000. This is a substantial amount, and many homeowners would need to incur debt to cover this expense. Even a minor home repair like fixing a garage door can cost around $200, which can hurt your pocketbook. As a homeowner, you definitely need to budget to identify how you can save a larger emergency fund, preferably enough to cover large home repairs or 6 months' salary or a minimum of 6 months of living expenses. A larger emergency fund of this size can go a long way toward insulating you toward more significant financial emergencies. Medical emergencies are another potential financial emergency. We don't like to think about our mortality, right? But at any age, an illness or injury could easily land us in the emergency room. While the range here is much more unpredictable, any emergency room visit will cost you into the thousands, with surgery or extended hospital visits costing even more. Your health insurance will cover a portion, but many have a high deductible that will need to be paid. Again, a more substantial emergency fund can help you be financially prepared for an emergency such as this. The second reason you definitely need a budget is to plan for the future. Family planning. Regardless of where you are on this spectrum, single, dating, engaged, married, married with children, single parent, it's important to ensure that your future needs are planned for. Can you still put food on the table and make the mortgage payment while making the payments on your Harley? Does your $600 a month new truck payment hinder the ability to save for that engagement ring? These are examples of things to consider when looking at your current expenses or thinking about larger purchases as you plan for your future in budgeting. A budget can help you responsibly plan for large expenses like a new car. Budgeting allows you to know how long it will take you to save up for your dream car or the reasonably priced used car you've had your eye on, and puts into perspective the time to save for such a large purchase. A budget can help you pursue financial independence. An example of how having a budget can help you achieve financial independence is the FIRE movement. This stands for Financial Independence Retiring Early. This movement is made up of people who have geared their lives towards saving as much money as possible and investing in assets and lowering their expenses as much as possible in an attempt to retire early, and using either their savings to cover monthly expenses or a passive income stream they've developed. Often this is taken to an extreme. Think living in your parents' basement and selling all of your possessions. And especially for those with families or aspirations of having a family, these extremes aren't necessarily a realistic option. However, you can still achieve financial independence Using a budget, you can find ways to trim your expenses and find out how much money you would need to have saved to cover your monthly expenses, or how much money to make each month from a passive income stream to cover your monthly expenses. The exciting thing about this is it's 100% attainable, and we'll get into this more in some later videos. The third reason why you definitely need a budget is to build discipline. Budgeting helps you practice delayed gratification. Sticking to your budget plan will make you analyze your purchases more and help you distinguish between wants and needs. For items that you do need or just really want, you can plan to save for them and delay gratification by making the purchase in the future instead of buying on credit. Mastering your budget means you have built a healthy habit, and this can give you confidence to build healthy habits in other areas of your life. Knowing you are conquering your finances, you can confidently build plans in other areas of your life to tackle dieting goals, fitness goals, or career goals. Mastering your budget builds discipline as you set aside money each month for investments or passive income streams as you pursue your financial independence. So now you're feeling motivated and want to tackle your finances. What is the first step? What now? Try your own budget. The first step to starting a budget is analyzing your income versus expenses. Write down how much you make each month in take-home pay. Next, go through all of your monthly expenses, mortgage or rent, car payment, groceries, everything you can think of that you spend money on each month, and write those down as well. But be sure to include things like insurance, car registration, and other items that you may pay only once or twice a year. Add these expenses up and compare the total to your own monthly income. Is your income greater than your expenses? If so, that's great. Begin to look at how long it would take you to build an emergency fund or trim expenses by eliminating some of your wants to save more money towards your financial independence. Are your expenses greater than your income? That's not good. But there's hope. Work on eliminating some expenses so that your income equals your monthly expenses. For instance, maybe you've noticed in this exercise that you spend way too much money eating out, and you can commit to cutting that expense in half. If you are serious about fixing your finances or pursuing financial independence, I do have a resource you may find useful. It is a free budget template that will help you analyze your monthly income and expenses. This resource is linked in the description below, so be sure to check it out. You guys definitely need a budget. If you liked this video and learned something from it, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more of my videos. Thank you for watching. This is Dan the Financial Guy, and I will catch you next time.